Okay, let's talk about home inspections because this is one of the most important steps in the buying process. And it's one of the most misunderstood. I'm going to tell you exactly what happens during an inspection and what an inspector is looking for, and how to use that information to protect yourself. So first of all, what is a home inspection? It's when you hire a licensed home inspector to come out and inspect the property that you're buying from top to bottom. They're looking at the roof, the foundation, the electrical, the plumbing, the HVAC, the structure of it all. And their job is to tell you what's wrong with the house or what might go wrong in the near future, so you can make an informed decision about whether you want to buy it. Now, here in Northeast Ohio, a home inspection typically costs anywhere from $350 to $600, depending on the size of the home and what additional inspections you want done. You schedule the inspector, they come out and spend about 2 to 4 hours going over the entire property. And you should be there. We always tell our buyers to attend the inspection. Walk through with the inspector, ask questions, take notes. This is your time because they're going to be there to go over things in real time and to explain to you what's a big deal and what's not. After the inspection, you'll receive a report, and this report is going to include everything that the inspector found. Some of it is going to be minor stuff, a loose handrail, a missing outlet cover, caulking around the tub. That's normal. Every house has minor issues, but then there's the big stuff. Roof needs replacing, foundation cracks, electrical panel is outdated and unsafe, furnace is on its last leg. That's what you need to pay attention to. So what do you do with this information? You've got options. Option one, you can ask the seller to fix the issues before closing. You submit a repair request and say, hey, the inspection found these 10 things. We need you to take care of them. Sometimes sellers will do all of it. Sometimes sellers will do some of it. Sometimes they do say, no, we're not fixing any of it. It really does depend on the market and how motivated they are. Option two, you can ask for a credit instead of repairs. So instead of saying fix the roof, say, give me $5,000 at closing and I'll handle it myself. A lot of buyers do prefer this because then you can control who does the work and how it's done. You're not relying on the seller to find the cheapest contractor that they can find. Option three, you can negotiate the price down. If the inspection reveals that the house needs $20,000 worth of work, you can go back to the seller and ask them to reduce the purchase price. Say you were going to do $250,000 or under contract for, and you ask them to go down to $230,000 because of all these issues. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Option four, you walk away. And this is where your inspection contingency comes in. If the inspection reveals something major that you do not want to take on, no questions asked. That's the point of the contingency. It protects you. Now here's what a lot of buyers do not understand. The inspection report is gonna scare you. I'm just being honest. You're gonna see this report with 30, 40, 50 things and think, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? This house is falling apart. But that's normal. Every house has issues. Even new constructions have issues. The question is, are the issues deal breakers or are they manageable? That's where your agent comes in. A good agent is gonna help you understand what is a big deal and what is not. Roof has 5 years left. That's something to be aware of, but not an emergency. Foundation has a major crack and water intrusion. That's a big deal. You need to know the difference. And also, you can get additional inspections if the general inspection raised red flags. Radon test, sewer scope, mold inspection, termite inspection, chimney inspection. These are all separate and do cost extra. But if the inspector recommends them, then you should seriously consider it. One more thing, in really hot markets, buyers are waiving their inspection contingency to make their offer more competitive. Do not do this unless you are prepared to buy that house as is, no matter what's wrong with it. I have seen buyers waive inspections and then come to find out that the house has major issues and then they're stuck with it. You can still get an inspection for informational purposes, but then you can't back out of the deal or negotiate based on what you found. So unless you've got deep pockets and you're okay with that risk, keep your inspection contingency in place. Bottom line, The home inspection is your chance to know exactly what you're buying. It's not about finding the perfect house, but it is about going in with your eyes wide open. Use the inspection, ask questions, and negotiate where it makes sense. And if the issues are too big, walk away. That's why the contingency exists. Have you ever found anything crazy in a home inspection that made you walk away from a deal? Tell us the story in the comments and follow us for more all things in real estate from your family in real estate. Love ya. Bye.